This is an introduction to the pupil activities for World War One poetry. You should have listened to the poem by now and studied some of the background to Owen and to the First World War, and you've probably had the opportunity to make some initial notes on your copy of the poem. What we're going to do next is we're going to complete 3 separate pupil activities. For each of those activities, we focus on a central concern within the poem. Once you've made your notes, you should be able to complete a mini essay on each of these 3 central concerns, at the same time discussing the writer's techniques. The idea behind this is that when you complete the grid, you are showing evidence of your understanding, you're providing evidence in the form of examples or quotes, and you're also analysing and evaluating the effectiveness of the writer's skills. So the notes from your grid will then allow you to pull all that together in the form of a mini essay. So after each pupil activity, you have a mini essay on a very important idea within the poem. And you'll have 3 of those, which means that you've really got quite a lot of material that you can use in a full essay. It's important to note that the poem's central concerns don't change, neither do the poet's techniques or skills. They're static, they're there in the poem always. What you're being examined on is your ability to not just write out a set of notes in the poem, but to address the question, the SQA question, and use your notes to respond to that question in a meaningful way. It's good to know what those central concerns and techniques are, to know those really well, so that you are quite nimble in adapting your response as the question changes. For our purposes, throughout this unit, we are focusing on a question from the 2019 poetry section of the critical essay question, and it is choose a poem you found memorable. By referring to appropriate techniques, explain why you found the poem memorable. So we're focusing on this question, but the idea is that by the end of this detailed study, you should be able to answer any question on National 5 poetry paper, as long as it fits your text. Before completing each pupil activity, make sure you save a copy, and you can either type in your answers or print out a copy and write onto that directly.